you can sing from your couch. Your couch in quarantine.
Don't even have to wear pants. You can do a pantsless dance. Your waist up on the screen.
The end of season 1 now. It's time to go outside. But if you don't wear a mask now, back inside, I'll hide.
We have had 99 guests,
Including 4 of the Wests.
10 dogs on puppy cam. We have sung 89 songs.
We hope that you've sung along.
while you have washed your hands. Now here's your host.
It is time
To start the show, Brian B.
Brian C.
Go Brian.
and Christy.
Hi.
Happy 45, everyone.
My pencil stance. Hello, y'all.
Christy McIntosh-Newsom. I'm the artistic director of Fairfield Center Stage, but for tonight, I'm Girl Brian.
Go, Brian. And I'm Brian Cook. I'm the associate artistic director of Fairfield Center Stage. I am Brian C. for your reference tonight.
And I am Brian B. I am the media manager for Fairfield Center Stage. So welcome to our 25th, guys. 25 episodes.
How did
That's like my favorite number, too.
How did it happen? Quarantine. Quarantine happened.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we started this on March 30th and now it's June 30th.
30th.
Like great bookends to me.
Love it.
Definitely.
And, you know, we decided to kind of like make this our season 1 finale because everyone is starting to get busy again. We're starting camp in 2 weeks. Like what? Kind of we're starting real life again.
Sure are.
Thank you, Maggie.
Aw.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Oh, girl. How are you all?
25.
Oh, Mac.
Oh, there's Mac.
Yes.
Oh, and the other Mac. Oh, 2
keeping
Macs.
keeping all the Macs together tonight.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
And the cat just
already
knocked a bunch of stuff
dropping
over. Wow.
things.
That is my cat. He literally almost broke my favorite little elephant sculpture.
Oh, don't
But it survived.
Cats
Yeah, it was really lucky with you.
are fun.
Okay, we have a really, 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 really fun show in store for y'all today. Hi, Jackie. Yes, Jake says we're a quarter century old. It's just
I'll take it.
I'm on board with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So we have a really, really fun show for you guys tonight. We're showing some highlights from the past 25 episodes, including some video messages from special guests. And for those of you who have been in any of our shows at Fairfield Center Stage before, we have some brown bag awards for some of our Fairfield Center Couch stars tonight. So I'm really, really excited. It's going to be a really fun show. Comment along with us and join us on the ride. Hi, Aunt Patty.
Patty. Should we talk about that theme song? I mean, remember we didn't have it in the beginning, right?
No. Wasn't until what, 4 or 5, maybe 6 episodes in before
Later than that, because when we were going through and kind of like picking clips for the show for this evening, I realized that, well, first of all, we didn't have the Bitmoji videos until like episode, I don't know, 6 or 7 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then the theme song didn't happen until maybe like 10, 11, 12.
Wow. Okay.
Bonkers. And that theme song, music by Clay Zambo. And we wrote some spoof lyrics
Nice
for you.
show, Clay.
Yes. And also, look right behind you. We have the beautiful, beautiful logo on your pillow, Christy.
Ooh.
This logo was designed by Charles Casimiro, who also designed our Fairfield Center Stage logo. He is amazing. And I love my glitter pillow so much, you guys. I'm so glad we have this forever.
Speaking of the pillow,
Though this is the finale of season 1, if y'all don't wear your masks and don't social distance,
We'll be back real soon.
yep.
we'll be back real soon. but don't bring us back real soon.
No.
And speaking of masks and fun things to wear, this was made by Karen at Little Shop of Broadway, and she has
fantastic and amazing
merch that you can purchase, and some proceeds go toward Fairfield Center Stage. So let's watch this little video, and you can know what to buy.
Here we go. Yeah, let's get your merch.
Yes.
Get your merch with your stimulus money.
That is right.
Oh my gosh. So we talked about Charles. We talked about Clay. We have merch for you. Should we get started with some highlights?
We should.
Do it. Yeah.
I'm so excited to share these with you guys. It was so much fun to go back and watch this footage. And we've done something really, really fun. We've downloaded every episode and added them to our Fairfield Center Stage YouTube channel. So Fairfield Center Couch has its own channel, and you can binge watch season 1 anytime you want.
Nice.
Yes.
Fairfield Center Stage Flicks. No, I'm just making that up.
That's the next thing.
The quips are going to get better as we keep on drinking.
All right, let's check out some highlights from our first few episodes.
Stage, and welcome to our first episode of Fairfield Center Couch. We missed performing and having our audiences, and we thought, how can we do that and still connect with our audiences and still create art and engage with our theater family? And we came up with this.
Hey. Hello, Facebook. How is everyone doing? Happy quarantine.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Fairfield Center Couch. This is Brian Crook here, your host for the evening.
So we have some very special guests for you tonight. We have Alexis Willoughby and Nick Kuehl. So we're really, really excited that they're our first guests on Fairfield Center Couch.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along.
So now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me? Goodbye. Think I crumble. You think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive.
But welcome to episode 3 of Fairfield Center Couch. We've been having so much fun in the last 2 episodes. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, on the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving when you're falling in a forest?
And it's just good to see all your faces, even though they're this big right now.
Yeah, just keep pouring. Yep. 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 There we go. That's good. Oh
my God. This is real wine. Oh my God.
Suitcase and memories, time after.
Oh, if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe in the things that we see. Tell us, should we run away? Should we try and stay? Or will it be better just to let things be? And just like Christy said, we are here tonight celebrating our students.
As we stumble, fumble, plumble. As we stumble.
You better sing that note.
Dang it, girl. Gang it out.
That was like 2 glasses of wine.
50 seconds.
Amazing.
And I had asked Eli to help, and I'm like, hey, can you like refill my glass for this bet? And then he didn't know I was going to chug it, so he just poured it to the top. And I was like, well, you know, I've committed to this bit, so I got to see this through.
See, there's a little known fact. I did not realize that the heavy pour was an accident. So the things you find out at the end.
And that was actually episode 1, wasn't it?
That was the first episode.
That was how you
the precedent.
So that was some highlights from the first 10 episode of our 25. There's so much more coming, but those were just like snippets of some of our favorite moments. I mean, we could make Ben-Hur length montage video of like all of our favorite moments because there's just been so many, but that was a little snippet.
Little taste, little amuse-bouche.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy. I love that.
Yes, Mac. It's very method.
No method.
Amazing. So, Christy, we've got this tradition that usually happens at the end of the season, and I know you were working really hard to kind of keep that going.
Yeah, and we're gonna still try to do it. We do have an outdoor socially distanced season party that we're trying to make happen, but we thought it'd be really fun to do some Fairfield Center Couch specific brown bags, and that's just like silly little awards that we give out, and the award is literally a brown paper bag. But we don't do best actor, best actress because it's like everyone's amazing and it's so arbitrary. So we pick silly things like, favorite onstage mishap and favorite one-liner. So we picked out some couch specific things and we will play them throughout the episode, but we have 2 for you right now.
Ooh, here we go. Who's gonna win?
You may be a winner.
My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past.
Yeah.
Laura Watson, best special effects with her snow.
That was April, and she had the snow. She had the scene behind her. She had scenery, everything. She committed.
Props to
I'm
Rita
sure that
Watson
she's just not magic.
the snow.
Maybe.
I think it's
Yes.
Oh, champ.
Okay, so we have one more in this segment.
Okay, let's see. Maybe this is my category?
I put on some makeup, turn on the 8-track. I'm pulling a wig down from the shelf. Suddenly I'm this punk rock star, stage and screen, and I'm never going back.
Yes.
Hey.
You got into quite a hairy situation there.
Wow. Who else but Lance would have a hairdress and a Swarovski crystal crown of thorns? Just
I know not one person that will.
No one else.
To put those two things together.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So
But it totally makes sense in retrospect. Yeah.
Completely.
yeah. Congratulations, Lance and Nora, our first two Brown Bag Award winners of the night.
Woo-hoo!
Speaking of Nora, we have our first two special guests in a song that we recorded because it is a trio, and singing live, if anyone has ever watched Fairfield Center Couch and watched us try to sing Happy Birthday knows, is a terrible idea. Let's do an example of what it sounds like. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday to you.
Birthday.
Birthday to you. Me?
Birthday Center Couch.
Ciao. 25.
Birthday to you.
Birthday.
So the live singing socially distanced is difficult. And this song, we try to always pick songs of connection and isolation. And this song has been on our list from the beginning, but it's never quite worked out for like 3 people in the same house to do it. So for our season 1 finale, I asked 2 of our company members to sing this with me selfishly because I love singing with these girls. So here is really the perfect quarantine song. I Know It's Today from Shrek, starring Felicity Horne and Brown Bag Award winner Nora.
Put it on your resume.
Settle in, girls. It's story time. There's a princess in a tower. Oh my gosh, that's just like me. Poor Rapunzel needs a haircut, but the witch won't set her free. She passes time by singing like someone else I know. As years go by, she sits and waits. As years go by, a torturous existence. I don't remember this part. She wishes she were dead. Skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end, Rapunzel finds a millionaire. The prince is a good 23. I know it's today. I know it's today.
Oh, here's a good one. It's a classic. There's a princess in a coma. Glad it's her instead of me. Pretty maiden in a glass box. How I wonder, does she pee? Blah, 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 blah. Poison apple, boring, boring. Evil queen. Filler, filler, been there, read that. 7 shorties on the ski and skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end, the princess wakes up with a start. The prince is good at kissing and melting Snow White's heart. So I know he'll appear and his armor will be blinding, as shining as his perfect teeth. And then we hope he'll propose on one knee, and our prenup will be binding. About time we set the wedding date. Day number 958. I know it's today. He'll show up today. There's a princess, any princess. Take your pick, they're all like me. Not exactly, I'm still waiting. They're out living happily ever after. Better get here in 11 seconds flat. No one needs these middle bits. Oops, did I do that? Cut the villains, cut the vamping, cut this fairy tale, cut the peril and the pitfall, cut the puppet and the whale, cut the monsters, cut the curses, keep the outro, cut the nurses, and the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting. But I know he'll appear, though I seem a bit bipolar. And I'm a vandal now as well. Hope he won't mind. I'm a find, I'm a catch, and a very gifted bowler. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number. Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. It's me, Fiona. But I know he'll appear, 'cause there are rules and there are strangers. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight. My white knight, my knight indeed, looks just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 20. Day number 4,823. I know it's today. I know it's today. Ooh, I know it's today. I know it's today.
Yeah.
Girls.
I'm biased, I know, but our kids are the best kids.
They literally are. They're just amazing.
They're so good. I mean, just the level of talent in our younger artists in our company is phenomenal. And that's what, so much fun and on Fairfield Center Couch to do too, is like highlight some of our younger stars and let them show off a little bit what they can do.
They can do a lot.
So talented. So very, very talented.
Okay. Comments. So that was our first special guest We have a few more special guests along the way. But first, one of the things we thought we would do was to kind of pick favorite moments for each other because we're not narcissists.
No.
But we can be narcissists for each other.
Okay then.
Love that. That's friendship.
I know, right? So our first one, we thought Brian, Crook, and I picked some of our favorite Brian Bish moments, starting with his impressive collection of masks and fans.
Impressive and endless.
Endless.
Mm-hmm.
Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs, TikTok, Grub, Hub, Twinks, Jocks, Bears, Cubs, Zoom is the new club. 6 feet, no hugs, still beat these mugs. Sick beat, cut a rug. Joe Exotic is a thug. Kitty cat, tell me Carol Baskin, where is the husband? Everyone's asking. Stimulus check, everybody better cash in. Mask and gloves, yeah, that's a new fashion. Girl, what did that girl just say, girl? Girl, I don't go to work. I don't leave, I stay. I don't care, I eat and sleep all day. And then I watch TV, that's just the tea, hunty. Until they set us free, then I'ma let you see. What you gonna let them see? My mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
My mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs. Mask, gloves, soap, scrubs.
That song is a bop, as the kids say.
I think Brian is the Imelda Marcos of fans.
Wait, hold on. There. Let's have a few.
Beast didn't get the memo.
I did not. I have my hand fan.
I mean, it's so good. And those masks, too, that glow in the dark and shimmer and glitter.
Don't forget Little Shop of Broadway.
Of course.
Yes.
I mean, it's just so much fun. And, you know, we're going to be needing our masks for a while. So good that you have them.
Just wear a few at a time. No big deal.
Yeah. So first we have whose montage?
I believe yours is first.
Oh, okay. So I picked this one. This was our Trevi Lounge episode. And this was to feature, you know, because we're an environmental theater company and we performed probably the most at Trevi. Would you say that's accurate?
I think so, yes.
Because we've done Hedwig and Cabaret and then 2 years of Rocky Horror, and they're just the best. And the way that Brian interviewed Katya and then like other Trevi Lounge favorites like Ricky and Lance, and then your moment with Lance at the end is just, I think, so special. One of my favorite moments. So enough of me blabbing. Let's look at it.
Let's see.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 17. 17? Oh my God, how long have we been in quarantine, guys? And tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about one of our favorite places to perform in Fairfield County, and just one of our favorite places in Fairfield, Trevi Lounge. And for Hedwig and Rocky Horror and Cabaret, all of which are rooted in the LGBTQ community, what better place to do it than in Trevi, which is such a positive environment anyhow. One of the things I personally enjoy about Trevi is it's not just a bar, it's a family. I'm gonna pop myself out. So you can go full screen for 1 second.
Hold on, let's I mean it's quick.
Someone to fall back on.
Oh my gosh. You were thinking about crying earlier. Now I was sitting here in the back of the studio trying to fix my makeup because the tears were coming out. Just absolutely beautiful, baby. Like I mentioned earlier, it's sad that we can't be with you today for your birthday, but I'm so glad to have you here on the couch with us because you're such an important, you are the gift, baby. You are the gift to all of us. You're such an important part of our family. and we love you so much. So until we can see you again in person, we're loving you from here, honey. Oh, love this episode. You know, there's just something. Trevi is such a magical space. It came up on my time hop not long ago, for 2 years ago, for the first time going there with Eli, and saying, hey, we're thinking about a couple of shows here. What do you think?
Yeah.
And walking in, I'm like, oh my God, it was just the feeling and having some of our favorite shows and our favorite people there. Just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real pleasure.
So the episode that I chose to focus on for some of my favorite Brian Bish moments was when we had the incomparable funny lady Lisa Lampanelli on, and you guys just went on for a good half hour. And that episode was so neat because it was funny, but it also, there was a message, you know, and I think that you guys had a lot to say to remind us as we were really in the thick of it at that point. And really, you know, like people are battling with just being upset and depressed. And I think you guys gave us some great reminders on just mindsets. So this is my BB highlight reel. Here we go.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Fairfield Center Couch. Tonight, I'm very excited because we have a very special guest to start off the hour with. The fantastic, the fabulous, the amazing Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh,
how are you, darling?
God, you are so lucky to have me right now.
We are so lucky. We don't know how lucky we are.
Yeah, and the thing about Whole Foods always cracked me up was that I was like, okay, let's think about this. Who on God's green earth needs 3 grapefruits for $79.99? And they're like, oh, it's organic and fresh. I'm like, so are my private areas, but I charge $79.99, okay?
I feel like I'm going to be needing to fan a lot tonight. Yes.
I think she sucked me in with her beauty and her power because she's so nice and she's pretty too. And that's always a combination that is definitely lethal to someone like me who wants the acceptance from pretty nice people.
I know that on Instagram, a lot of the things I'm sharing are about positivity because with my journey, I was always confident even at my highest weight. I weighed 178 pounds and I was still confident. I was fat, but you can be fat and fabulous.
Yes.
But it's really important what you're saying to not really shame anyone for what we're doing right now.
You know, you don't have to be productive in quarantine. You don't have to eat a certain way. You don't have to move. The fact that you're maybe getting out of bed, making your bed, and then possibly taking a shower is a win.
All we need right now is just more positivity, you know, more love, more positivity, and bring the drama levels way down.
And I saw that Brian Crook, that scoundrel of a music director, is there who came over my house and never once tried to take advantage of me behind the piano. Then I found out he was a gay and I forgave him.
It's a shocking revelation in theater, right? When you're in theater and you find out someone's gay, it's just one of those moments you don't know how to handle it. I don't know.
Place in my heart. You know, the theater group, place in my heart. Christy, Eli, all of them. Bobby, even that scoundrel, Brian Crook.
Oh, him.
I know, terrible. And I will tell you, you guys are the best. Thank you for doing this and keeping the word out. Christopher wants to hear a little Patti LuPone and anything goes.
Yes, please.
Here we go. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything God. My dog just killed himself. I hope you're happy.
Oh my God.
That was such a fun interview to watch.
That was just a blast because anyone who knows me knows I love planning everything out. I'm super OCD and I need a list. I need things to be very specific. And Lisa said, we're just going to talk. I'm like, all right. And it was one of the most fun experiences ever on here. It was great.
And she is an impressive, formidable woman. And a comedian. And so it's hard to get a word in edgewise sometimes when you're just talking to a professional comedian, but the conversation between you two was just seamless.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. It was such a great experience. I loved it. Great episode.
Yay, Brian Bish! Shall we do some more brown bags?
I think we should. Let me get my box of tissues ready for this one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Nothing about us was perfect or clear, but when paradise calls me, I'd rather be here. There's something between us that nobody else needs to see. There were oceans to cross, there were mountains to conquer, and I stood on the shore, and I stood on the cliff, and the second before I jumped, I knew where I needed to be. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it 'cause it's harder to touch the things that are dearer. I love you too much to trust something clearer. I know I fell too far, but here you are.
Little friend, no one could have things such as ours. Yes, I have wings, and I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. You called my name, and you set me free. One small voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe.
Who believes in me? Good night, Jojo.
Good night, Gordon. See you in South Saloon.
Wow. That's right. He comes with props.
That's right.
I was wondering. A tie.
Yeah, we couldn't decide, obviously.
Yeah. Sasha, you both stay.
Yeah.
Right. Right, Bobby. I know.
So much.
So good. I mean, yeah, again, our kids are amazing. But I cried in real life during that episode, and I was like crying watching that again. So thanks for that.
Mm-hmm. And I can remember, Christy, you and I during Garth and Leandra's just in the background, kind of like, just having reactions in the little boxes below the screen.
Oh my God, we were doing that in the tech for that song. We were dead in the tech for that song.
Mm-hmm.
Like, amazing. Mm-hmm. So shall we do one more brown bag for this?
Sure. Let's see.
Is this thing on? Okay, here I go. COVID-19 just slapped me and my plans were all ruined. I got this app just to see what everybody was doing, and I'm a quite shy guy, but I was feeling so shameless. Posted a vid online, now I'm internet famous. Look, I'm on TikTok, check out my TikTok. All of a sudden I think I can do some hip-hop.
So
I don't think I noticed that banner the first time around. The "Don't do it, you'll die."
Yeah, I made that banner on the spot because it was just like, I mean, there were probably 50 comments.
At least. And this was a 10 p.m. show. It was our late show. So that was a little sample of the ones that were okay to put in here for an evening family event.
That's right. I mean, he was killing that episode.
So good.
All right, let me prepare my face for this next one.
All right.
Go ahead.
This should be very easy. One of my favorite moments. We said we're going to highlight everyone. We have to talk about BC here. We have to talk about Brian. Everyone in the audience, I'm curious, what does Brian do very often? Maybe you can hit the comments and see if they can figure out before the video happens.
This is not a quiz show.
It is now, honey.
Okay.
It happens at 10 p.m. Sometimes it happens in tech. It happens in performances. So, something he's very famous for doing. We're going to go ahead and run it if anyone figures out in the meantime. Video.
Ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain! I can't hear you! Unmute myself first. Bravo!
I'm gonna bring on my co-host, Brian Crook. Woo! Magic. Oh, Brian, you're muted. Let me unmute you. I can't unmute you. Unmute yourself.
That guitar solo was live.
Yes, I practiced. You know how to make that sound on an acoustic guitar? It's very difficult.
Uh-oh.
I was doing that thing where I talk and I don't unmute myself. I do that at least once a broadcast. So... Thank you.
Unmute yourself, Brian.
Again.
Hello, darling. How are
Great.
you
It wouldn't be
tonight?
a couch episode without me having myself accidentally muted.
I know. I'm like, there's the mute button. Everyone who's a loyal fan of Fairfield Center Couch know that we made it like about 47 seconds into the episode until Brian Crook pulled what we now call StreamYard a official Brian Crook.
I'm a trendsetter.
You are, darling.
I can't hear you.
Crickets get me every time.
I just...
The number one rule of StreamYard, don't mute yourself because we cannot mute you.
And the one from last week, I think, was my favorite because of you just like, no, turn it on.
And I can't decide of that video which one of my favorite bits. The ones where you're just going on and the guest is trying to tell you. Unmute yourself, Brian, because they're kind of glorious, honestly.
It's so good. Oh, God. Okay, so while we're talking about Brian Crook, we have some of our favorite moments besides the muting, because it's really hard to top that. But there was an episode that isn't just one of my favorite Brian Crook moments, but it's one of my favorite Fairfield Center Couch moments and one of my favorite Fairfield Center stage moments and moments of our whole theater company family. And that was our Black Lives Matter episode hosted by Brian and really put together all by Brian. And I'll let it speak for itself because it's just gorgeous.
There's a light in the darkness, though the night is black as my skin. Tuesday. This world of ours has been changing rapidly over the last few months. The entire reason that we are broadcasting to you like this is because of the rapid onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. And then the events of last week.
took place, and we find ourselves in a totally different world than when the last Couch episode aired. In the past week, America has marched, yelled, screamed, cried, taken a knee, stood up, and said no to racism, bigotry, and hatred. There are, in fact, many ways to take a stand, and tonight we are going to do so by lifting up our voices in song. So here to help me do that are some of our incredible company stalwarts. We've got Avery, we've got Gar, and we've got Everton.
Hey guys.
But we'll just drink in the imagery for a minute, shall we? Yes. It's good to be here with the three of you.
Yeah, it is. Same here. Same
So,
here. Mother, there's too much of you crying. Brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father, I'm not one who makes believe. May what you pray, may what you pray, pray and pray. May what you pray,
thank you for that. There's a change coming, Everton. It's coming. It's coming. We just have to stay on it. That was beautiful. Thank you.
I'll be near you. Oh, yeah.
Every time. That moment between you and everyone.
That was a moment. I mean, that was just one of those times where you just don't know what to say because it hits you in every way, you know. But if any of you guys are watching right now, thank you again for coming on and doing that and helping lift up some voices and hopefully lift up some spirits and keep the fight going. So
Highly recommend watching that episode in its entirety because the whole thing is just so well done and so beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Definitely. Brian, that was just one of the most powerful things we've done on Fairfield Center Couch. And just watching what you put together and the passion that you did that in is exactly what we needed because we started doing this in the beginning, not knowing how long we're going to be in quarantine, not knowing what was going on, what was coming in the world.
Right.
We started doing it to create art and stay connected with our family and our community. And along the way, we realized that we had this platform to really reach people and connect and use our voices. And you did one of the most beautiful things possible with that episode. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That really means a lot. And thank y'all for giving me the freedom to run with it. So appreciate it.
There's no easy transition after that, but moving on to another one of my favorites.
Moving on to another beautiful, wonderful thing that Brian does.
Exactly. Again, going with the idea that we just realized along the way that we could do more than just the songs we were connecting with people, but also have a real impact on our community. And one of the things that I really loved was the episode where you had Mask Makers Unite. You organized this group of people, and let's just have the video talk and tell us what it was about if you missed it.
Lauren, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Fantastic. Well, listen.
I've enjoyed listening to everybody. So good.
Yeah, it's so much fun just like hearing everybody again. I wanted to bring in another friend of ours to chat about a little project that we've been working on for a few minutes. Let the folks know. So I'm going to bring in our friend Emily. So Lauren and Emily and I have been working on a little project for maybe about 5-6 weeks now, something like that. It's been such a blur, but it all started based off of this article I just happened to randomly read one night when I was scrolling through Facebook about a hospital out in Indiana that had put out a call to local home sewers to sew masks to send to the hospital because they were waiting for PPE and having trouble getting that as the virus was really starting to pick up steam and the hospitalizations were increasing. And they had a video with instructions on how to make the masks. And I thought, I've got a machine and I've got a ton of fabric lying around. I've kind of put out there into the Facebook sphere of just, hey, anybody know anything about this? Did anybody talk about this? Is this like legit? Is this something that people could genuinely do? And then Lauren quickly hopped on board. And then a couple days later, she mentioned that she had this incredible friend, Emily, that wanted to get involved and help out as well. And before you know it, we had this group called Mask Makers United, where we're basically just trying to pull, there's a website there, you can check it out, where we're trying to pull some home sewers together in the area to support our local hospitals and healthcare facilities, just places that need this equipment. You know, there's a couple of, those are Emily's, right?
Those are mine, yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
So the moral of the story here is that there's all things that we can do to help at this time. We all need to come together, and there's so many different ways you can help. It could be getting involved with masks, it could be getting involved with donating food or whatever it may be. Just help your fellow man.
I like that my best moments are drinking, and Brian Crook's best moments are like saving the world by making masks and like amplifying the matter movement.
Listen, we all do what we do. You see me every time a video comes up, so I'm there with you. Oh man! All right, so I think we've got one more brown bag. Oh.
We do. And then a shout out to Todrick Hall.
Yeah. That is right. Download Quarantine Queen.
Quarantine Queen has been my jam.
It's all you need right now. It's everything you need.
So good.
And
all
right, let's see.
We have our jams. This last brown bag award.
Yes, here it is.
And I've been looking in the back of the book for the answers, hoping the bell wouldn't chime. And I'm not ready to put down my pencil just yet. There are too many answers that I didn't get. I need a little less pressure and a little more time. Trying to learn what is true. I am trying to be what you want and I need, and we all have a little more homework. We all have a little more homework. We all have a little more homework to do.
Brian ran out of shoes to throw. You sing it too good. I wish people could see, me and Brian. And we're like,
And usually off the same choreographed. So it's usually one of these and
Yeah. Here's some more shoes.
Yes, shoes.
Yes.
Shiz?
Shiz.
Shiz roll. And we had
Those
like
young
a
ones
lot
are
of people who could have won that. I feel like there were a lot of
There's a lot of shoe throwing. Mm-hmm.
but that definitely stands out as a highlight.
Ooh, what a variety! What an array!
Yes, Jackie's throwing her whole shoe wardrobe.
The entire closet.
Amazing. So you want to tell us a little bit about this this special guest you've got in your arms there in our next clip? Oh! Look at her bow!
We had such FOMO.
Yay!
There she is!
Hi. She said, I just want to be part of it, you guys.
Yeah. Moment on screen. I love it. And she's had a lot of moments on the screen.
I was going to say, she's quite visible.
She is.
She's a star already.
Should we have a look at a few of those moments on the screen?
Yeah.
I'm thinking my God.
And I think we have a cameo coming up.
Yes, baby cameo.
Baby You gotta hold on through the night. Hang on, things will be alright. Even when it's dark and not a bit of sparkling, sing some sunshine from above, spreading rays of sunny love. Just hang on to the light. Stay on, soon you'll be divine. If you start to cry, look up to the sky. Something's coming up ahead to turn your tears to dew instead. Wow, it's Christy McIntosh-Newsom, Artistic Director of Fairfield Center Stage. And with me is my special co-host for the day, CJ Newsom. You got a friend in me. Got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. Got a friend in me. This is my life. My life every day. It's not bad. Let's not break the baby. I started my day with mimosas.
I can't.
You know, it's really a shame that CJ and Melody are so afraid of the camera and don't like being on anymore.
I know. We're never going to get him on a stage.
I know. How's that going to happen? Oh.
Look at her smiling at herself. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Is it because a smile means something else?
I think she's liking the camera.
Oh.
Thought she was making you a present.
No, she did that 10 minutes before showtime.
Oh, good. So right on time. Yeah.
Perfect.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
You know, and just to say again what it says at the end of that video, artistic director, host, mom, and superhero. I mean, you are doing these episodes, Christy, with all of us, and you're helping, you're running tech, you're on as a host, you're doing everything else, and occasionally you might sleep. Who knows?
4-month sleep regression, you guys. It is real.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know,
Save advice from Mac.
The comment right in there. So I want to share one of my other favorite moments of Christy. We had a video. We have a video of one of the episodes. Again, this was an episode where we weren't just, and I'm not saying just having our songs and performing, because that's such a beautiful part, but we were actually really connecting with the community. And that was the episode where you and Eli spoke with the local community theaters and really kind of led this conversation about what's going on right now. So let's have a look at that.
All right.
These eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, watch, wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let the promise in me start. Like an echo in my heart. From now on. From now on. From now on. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. From now on. And we will come back home. And we will come back
I love that song.
And we will come back. We are definitely coming back.
That was really fun to just talk to other theaters who we're all going through the same thing. And we're all just trying to make it work and figure out how we can still connect, because like as artists, that's what we're born to do. And that's what we need to do. That's our livelihood, not just financially, but spiritually.
Definitely.
So that's why this has been so amazing. And to share it with you guys, especially, has just been like, honestly been the thing that's kept me sane. So thank you.
Thank you.
And it's the only way I know what day of the week it is.
Right.
That's true.
It's Taco Tuesday.
I missed
so there it is. My highlights for Christy come from the episode that I was really super excited about, because I just thought this whole concept was so neat. And I just remember about a year ago, there was this weird just phenomenon where like everybody I knew was having a baby. And 4 of them were in a production that we were all working on a year ago. And so our highlight moment comes from the Barnum Baby Bump episode hosted by Christy. Here it is.
Like Daniel Ryan, something under it, so big their eyes.
It happened. You sped up. Perfect. Because today is a very special day. I've been looking forward to this day for so long. This is Barnum Bumps Day. When we did our production of Barnum this summer, there were 4 of us ladies who were all pregnant at the same time. And we were all due within like 2 or 3 weeks of each other. It was bananas. More babies, more kitties, more of everything. Speaking of, Jackie, are you like me and you just watch and you're like...
I don't know how you do it, Lens.
You have a magic hands too.
I have a magic hand.
Mine brings me alcohol. Yours brings babies, wubba nubs, and bottles. Yes, CJ loves to do that too.
And he'll even tell me.
Somebody say.
Yes, Cooper was looking for you.
Hi, CJ.
Hi, Cooper.
Cooper even loves to tell me when the babies need to eat.
Very nice.
Eat them.
Hi, CJ. Hi, Cooper.
Pretty cute.
4 girls and 1 boy.
Yes.
To choreograph a number.
So Phoenix, you got to get used to being the only boy in the musical theater group.
Yep.
If you listen to your heart the whole night through, your sunny someday will come one day soon to you.
Oh, all those babies.
So many babies.
And I've only met one of them.
Yeah.
When she was about a day old.
I know.
Oh.
Soon we will have the Fairfield Center Stage Sip and See.
Yes.
Show off all these babies. I know, Jackie. They're all so much bigger.
Hello, surprise!
look who it is.
Surprise, yes.
Surprise, everybody! Hi, everybody out there, and especially hi, you three. Despite my matching outfit, these three have no idea that I'm jumping in to their broadcast here, and I know you have more of the show to get through. But I'd like to take a moment to hijack your show and just say a few words, including to congratulate you on 25 episodes and this marking this 3-month anniversary on behalf of myself and the theater company, of which the three of you have really been the face of these past 3 months. For the creation of this beautiful series, this something that we never could have imagined, and you were able to provide this outlet for connection when a lot of us, myself included, have really struggled with that conflict of not being able to congregate and get together. By the way, my name is Eli Newsom. I'm the executive producer, and for our audience out there, I got a special glimpse. I got to see the behind the scenes of the creation of this series. And then when it looked like it had the potential to run and run and run like it did, just to witness these three with the brainstorming of the themes and contacting the guests and producing the show, producing all the videos, producing all the text you see. I would see them meet multiple times per week. And I know a lot of you just got to see the actual broadcast. So I really commend you for that, because I think it was you held such a standard of excellence. I'm honored to know the three of you as friends and as theater colleagues.
Aww.
Thank you, Eli.
Thank you.
Let me end, and then I'll get out of the way. I'd like to read our mission statement as I end my little commandeering of your show. So every nonprofit has a mission statement, and it's sort of at the core of what we try to do. And whenever we come up with a new idea or new project, we ask, is that serving our mission? So our mission statement reads as follows. Fairfield Center Stage's mission is to lead a culturally diverse collective of local artists to provide a quality, accessible, and affordable theater arts experience for the community, by the community. And truly, with the exception of us being able to actually be in the same room together, y'all have applied that mission statement so effectively, beautifully, thoughtfully, and just fun. And I'll be eternally grateful, and I'm so glad we have all these archive videos. But meanwhile, let me get out of your way.
Oh, no. Wait a second. We're forgetting something we do every single show that we haven't done for this production. All right, guys, company photo. Everyone, get ready for a screenshot.
Wait.
Ready? Got it.
I will see you backstage for our post-show toast. Love the three of you. Bye.
Love you. Thank you.
I'd just like to point out in the Playathon company photo, I was making a really just unattractive face, and I didn't realize you had actually taken the photo, and it's immortalized.
Brian, what do I always tell you? It's a camera, not a wand.
At least you weren't muted.
True. For once.
We have a few moments left of our season 1 finale.
We do. So let's see. I think next up we've got some more highlights from the back half of the season. Shall we check it out?
Let's do it.
Right.
I've got to keep control.
Doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me, and the voice would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left, With your hands on your hips.
It's all big, the right.
It happened. You spit up.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up.
I can't believe all of our kids are just growing up before our very eyes. So this is my hope for all of our grads, that if you lose your way at any point in your journey, that you will find it again, just like we will all come together and we will find our love for theater again when we're all allowed to congregate and be together once more. It will happen again.
Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I am.
Yeah.
I love that duet with you two for our Pride episode.
Yes. Look what
That
we
was so
did.
much fun.
Such a good time.
That was last week, you guys.
What?
What? What is,
Oh, that was 4 months ago.
what is time?
Oh, it's Blur's Day, honey. It's Blur's Day. Oh, no.
Coming to the end of our season finale. And if you've enjoyed Fairfield Center Couch and this episode or any of the episodes that you've seen so far, you can always text a donation of any denomination, $10 or more. But it's really, really easy. You can text FCS Stream to 41411. And, you know, all theaters are, you know, struggling at this moment, especially as Broadway just announced that they're not coming back until next year. And, you know, we're still trying to connect and to congregate, just like, you know, we said in that last montage. But anything that you can do helps. And even just watching tonight helps, because we're connecting through this. And we're still creating art, and we're still featuring our theater family, who we love so much and we miss so much.
So much.
So much.
Wow.
Oh.
So we've got a lovely little compilation here of our favorite signature sign-off. Just a friendly reminder what you should all be doing so that we don't land back on these couches too soon. So let's check it out.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Stay safe. safe, stay social distancing, and wash your hands. Bye. Don't forget to wash your hands.
Always. We'll see you all then. Mwah! And wash your hands.
Wash your hands and have a good night.
Well, Brian, you want to send in anything?
Yeah. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Bye. Bye. Watch.
In the meantime, wash your hands. And don't forget, wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash Bye. Be well and wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Don't talk to strangers.
And don't forget, wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
And anything else before we go?
Wash your hands. Bye.
I've been kissing my hand all night.
Awful. As always, don't forget. Wash your hands.
And also, don't forget one really important thing. Wash your hands.
But remember, one very important thing. Wash your hands. One very important thing you have to do. Wash your hands.
And as always, don't forget. Wash your hands. Don't burn them like I did yesterday.
Until then, everyone remember one very, very important thing. Wash your hands.
Usually I would say something to the effect of stay safe and wash your hands, but I'm going to flip that on its head tonight. Wash your hands, but stay safe. Right.
And as always, wash your hands. Always, don't forget. Wash your hands. See you guys next week. Bye.
Until that very special episode next week, Brian.
Wash your hands.
Wash them hands. Otherwise, we're going to be right back here on this couch.
That's right.
Goodbye.
Washing my hands like all day, not touching my face all day. I'm just gonna stay home all day. I'm bored in the house, but I'm okay.
Ken, yes, you do.
Yeah, definitely you, sir.
Yes, Ken.
And 2 masks for you, Ken. 2.
Happy birthday twice, Ken.
Oh.
Should we do happy birthday in the round again?
No.
No.
Before we do our last special guest montage, which I'm very excited about, we should do a little cheers. Magic hand.
Oh, magic hand. Wait. Well, here comes my magic hand.
Oh, mine too. Thank you, Magic. Thank you, Magic.
Wow.
So much.
Oh, her magic hand pours. This is not fair.
My magic hand knows the good pours. Here's to the Bryans.
All 3 of us.
All 3 of us. Thank you for sharing this journey. And honestly, this has been the highlight of the last few months in quarantine. Just getting to do this with you guys and getting to still create and to share and have fun and know what day it is in the calendar, like you guys said. And an excuse to get dressed and put makeup on and do my hair.
Yeah, you don't want to see me a couple months from now. Oh, no.
Oh, so until we do this again, cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, for this last go around, and I'm sure people that are watching that were involved in this are going, are they going to?
What?
Is it over? Are they going to show it? Yes.
See you later.
We saved this for the very end. I reached out to the many, many guests that we've had. Virgil.
That's the sweetest thing you've said.
Yes, toast. I reached out to the many guests that we've had on the show to see if they wanted to get involved in a little project, a little video song project. That is just a lovely little reminder that while this is all a daunting time and we're trying to figure out what to do, who to turn to, how to get by, when things are going to return, I can't say normalcy because, but when things are going to not be this.
Yes.
That the important thing to remember is that it is all only for now.
Why does everything have to be so hard?
Maybe you'll never find your purpose. Lots of people don't.
But then, I don't know why I'm even alive.
Well, who does, really? Everyone's a little bit unsatisfied.
Everyone goes round a little empty inside.
Take a breath, look around.
Swallow your pride.
For now.
For now.
Nothing lasts, life goes on, full of surprises.
You'll be faced with problems of all shapes and sizes.
You're going to have to make a few compromises. For now.
For now.
Only for now. Only for now. Only for now. For now we're healthy. For now we're employed.
For now we're happy, if not overjoyed.
And we'll accept the things we cannot avoid for now.
For now.
Only for now. Only for now. Only for now. Only for now. For now there's life. Only for now. For now there's love. Only for now. For now there's work. For now there's happiness.
Only for now.
For now discomfort. For now there's friendship. For now. Only for now.
Only for now.
Masks.
Only for now.
Stay home.
Only for now.
Trump.
Is only for now.
We learned that you should wash your hands, not just for you, but for your loved ones. Everything in life is only for now.
Really miss you.
Only for now. And we can't wait to be with you.
COVID is scary,
Only for now.
but it's only temporary.
Ba-dum, 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 Everything in life is only for now.
Thank y'all for doing that. So much fun. Ah.
Thank you to Brian Crook for arranging and editing that, which was days of your life.
Literal days.
Literal
Honestly,
days.
real good.
And you all need to go back and watch this again and again and again and freeze the frames to see all of the faces that you're missing because it's amazing.
Like Mac's violin arrangement in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like what?
Amazing.
I'm gonna miss this, to be honest.
I am too.
But it's
Well-
for now.
That's right. That's right, it is. And should the need arise again, we will be back with more. So what do you say, guys? Shall we sign off in our oh-so-traditional way?
I think it's time.
All right, y'all.
Do it with us.
Stay safe and wash your hands. Wash them hands, please. Bye. Oh.
Oh.
Wash them hands. Wash them hands.